Hey everyone, this is Terry with the Southern Junker. Welcome back to my channel. And today I thought I would turn the camera on and do a quick flip through of my latest two journals that I've completed. One being a softback and one being a hardback. So let's get right to it and do the flip throughs. The first one that I did is a softback journal. It is one signature, 84 pages, and it is the postcard theme. And I've actually collage that onto the front. It is wrapped with sari silk and secured. So as we open it up, I have to start it out, I have one of the postcard cabinet cards that I made, and it is actually in my last video tutorial. I show you how to make those if you're interested in that. And that flips over. It's got the cabinet card back to it. Has a journal spot here for you, as well as a tuck spot in the top that you can tuck something in. The book cover that I have here is called the Book Trails on the High Road to Adventure, and it's an authentic book piece from 1946. Got some stamping, some collaging, one of my little flashcards that I make. This is an authentic book page from the Sears and Roebuck catalog from 1894. I have coffee dyed paper throughout, my stenciling. This is a cute little postcard page. Has a little envelope. It says unlock your wings. And a little tuck spot for you, a little envelope there with a little embellishment. And I created a tuck spot out of fabric there with another one of the flashcards. This is a little memorandum with room to journal in the back in that tuck spot there. Some stenciling, ledger paper. This is from an old advertising book that was from 1960. I believe it's in Oneida. So that's an authentic advertising book. Got a postcard here with one of my faux postage stamps that I made. There's a tutorial on that as well. We have some fabric washi that I made there to give that a little bit of interest. And inside the bag we have a little invoice with room to journal in the back as well. Lots of room to journal, write, do art in the book. Love the blue paper. I'm obsessed with blue lately, and blue's never been one of my favorite colors, but for some reason I have become obsessed with it lately. This is from a book called The Natural Speller, and it is from 1890. So that's the oldest book piece that I have in here, but that is authentic from an 1890 book. Love the script on that. So pretty. This is a tuck spot where I've made another faux cabinet card that has been embossed on there as well. Some collaging, little tuck spot for a tag. This is the middle, so I've got a little dragonfly charm attached in the middle. Again, like I said, lots of room for journaling, art, add your own things. Again, that's that book from 1890, The Natural Speller, and again, I love that script. It's a stenciling. I like to faint stencil on there. This is the back end, and this is a hotel invoice with room to journal. Little postcard And some texture. I like to put texture behind them. Another postcard there. Again, this is that advertising book from 1960. Ledger page. 3 postcards there. We got guest check with some stenciling. And this is the Sears and Roebuck again from the 1894. I love the carriage pages. Those are my favorite pages. I think I've almost used all of those up in there. We have a library card on the back with room to journal as well. And in the back we have one of the envelopes, and I've got a tutorial where I did this as well. It gave you room to do a tuck spot there. It is an envelope where you can put something in it, and then there is a tuck spot in the back as well. And that is the back. So that's the softback journal. This one still is available on my Etsy shop, so check it out if you'd like to. And now we'll move on to the hardback book. So on the hardback book, it's approximately about 5.5 by 7.5 inches. And this one has been sold, so probably by the time I get this aired, it will already be in the mail to its new owner. So thank you very much. And the book has 124 pages on it. It is wrapped in sari. And that is kind of my signature that I do. And I do want to show you, if I can keep them all upright, all of the charms on the side. So I added a lot of tabs in here with some charms. We have the Tree of Life with a little dangle bead. There is a feather there. There's a crown. There's a Tim Holtz Dream that says Dream on it. Another feather, and then this is a bird as well. So love, love, love the dangles on it. Okay, and as we open it up, I've got a tuck spot in the front with one of my handmade tags with room to journal in the back, and this is a playing card. And then this is a tuck spot as well, so you can definitely add something in there. Again, lots of places to journal in here. Got my coffee dyed paper, shorthand pages. Love shorthand. This is fabric, and this is an envelope that I took and embossed on here on an actual envelope. And these are the tabs. This one says the story, and it has the little Tree of Life dangle with the navy blue dangle bead on it. Got some wallpaper with a list page. A few embellishments on that label that's collaged. This is an envelope. And inside the envelope, we do have an invoice with room to journal in the back. This is an old Butterick sewing pattern, and that is from 1954. So that's an authentic pattern from 1954. It was 35 cents. Some stenciling. The back of that pattern. I've used it as a book page. This is an old Ben Franklin price tag. I found that last week at a thrift store, and I thought that was a pretty good find. I have a bunch of them I found. And inside the tuck, we have a letter from London with room to journal. An old handwriting page. This one says lesson 175 with a little feather charm embellishment. Some wallpaper. Dragonflies. I think I usually always put a dragonfly in a book. I love dragonflies. This says be in love with your life. This is the back end of the shorthand page. This is an envelope. There's nothing in that one, so there is room for you to actually put something in there. And these are tucks. This here is the Sears and Roebuck from 1908. So again, an authentic book page. Got the handwriting. I love handwriting pages. Anything with handwriting on it. We've got an invoice. This is the bottom of a guest check with some collaging. And this is The Poetry of Earth is Never Dead by John Keats. So that's collaged on there. And then this is the Tim Holtz Dream. So there's room to journal on that. Again, that opens up with journal space behind it as well. So I die-cutted those out of book pages. We got a flashcard with a few tags made into a tuck spot. I'm excited for who gets this journal. I wanted to keep it, but I think if I had my way, I would keep every single one of them that I made. So, but definitely not the room nor the money to do that. So I've got to make it back a little bit. Another quote. That's a Walt Whitman quote. Some more of the handwriting pages. This is the back end of the Sears and Roebuck. This is a book called Birds of America by Garden City. It was 1936, so that's an authentic book page from 1936. Another postcard with the stamp, and again, this is just a little tuck spot behind there that you can use. And this is out of a book called Songs We Like to Sing. It's actually an authentic book page from 1912. This says Heart and Soul and has the little crown charm on there. Lots of pages in here. Like I said, I believe there's 124 pages altogether. Greetings. And this is fabric here, salvaged with love. Another tab that says My Graceful Heart, and that is a bird charm at the bottom. And I've got an old vintage label with embellishment collaged on some corrugated paper. And this is the back of that Songs We Like to Sing from 1912. It says The Storyteller. Another postcard. And this is the Birds of America, Garden City, the 1936. This is one of the postcards that I made. Cabinet card postcards. Into that tuck spot. So this is my envelope. that I've made, and there is a tuck spot there and the envelope that you can put something on there as well. So this one was super fun to make. This is an old Reader's Digest book. I simply put the frame on it with the postcard, and like I said, this one is already on its way to its new home. So those are my flip throughs today. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please click like and subscribe. Let me know that you like seeing my flip throughs, and I'll keep those coming as well as tutorials. And thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great one. Bye-bye.